All right, guys, next problem. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to distribute the -2 to everything. And remember, when you distribute it to the things that already have a power to a power, we're going to multiply. So like a to the -2 to the -2, you do -2 times -2. So I'm going to write 2 to the -2. I'm not going to solve that. It has a negative exponent. A to the 4th, b to the -8th, over, and then I'm going to put that -2 on everything on the bottom. A to the -2nd, b to the -4th, and c to the -6th. Now, last thing, and the 2 you can't actually divide or solve, so I'm just going to go ahead and move that all the way to the bottom, the denominator, as 2 to the 2nd. Well, 2 to the 2nd you can now solve, and it's 4, but it's on the denominator. So done with that one. The next thing, I'm going to divide the a's. A to the 4th divided by a to the -2nd. So you do 4 minus a -2, which becomes a to the 6th power. The b's, you do -8 minus -4. You end up with a -4, so you get b to the -4th. So since it's negative, you're going to bring it to the bottom as b to the 4th. And when the c to the -6th has nothing to divide, but it's at the bottom, and so then you're going to go ahead and you're going to have to bring it to the top as c to the 6th. And there's your final answer. And this one right here is pretty self-explanatory. I moved the -2 and distributed it to both the numerator and denominator. And then because they had the numerator had a negative exponent, I dropped it to the bottom, the denominator. And then if the denominator, 3 to the -2nd, had a negative exponent, I moved it to the top. And when you move them, remember they become positive, 3 to the 2nd and then 2 to the 2nd. And when I solve that, you get 9/4.